want to start off by giving our praises to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shah by Hashem, Rakah Kadesh. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone that taught me this truth. Alright, just do something real quick about the Taliban, which is Islamic group over in Afghanistan. Alright, now let's just start off by going to where Afghanistan is located. Alright, you can see Afghanistan is the country in the red color next to Iran, which is in the purple. Alright, and you see you got Afghanistan right next door to Iran, just on top of Pakistan. Alright, and then India. Alright, that's Afghanistan located. And you can see not too far from Afghanistan is China and also Russia, with Afghanistan pretty much in the center of three of the United States' biggest rivals: Russia, Iran, China. Alright, right. Now, this is a map of the Median Persian Empire. Alright, and you see the area it covers: the Persian Empire, the Medes. It's pretty much about the same area, but it's mainly Iraq, Iran, and pretty much Afghanistan. Them three made up the Medes. Alright. Now, let me see. Alright, now let's see. This is Isaiah the 13th chapter. Isaiah the 13th chapter, and I'm gonna read the 17th through the 19th verse. Behold, I will stir up the Medes against them, which should not regard silver, and as for gold, they should not delight in it. Their bows also should dash the young man to pieces. They should have no pity on the fruit of the womb, and their eyes should not spare children. And the bows is talking about them shooting them nuclear missiles over. Alright, and they say they will have no pity on the children. Alright, so it means these missiles are going to destroy everything. In Babylon, the glory of the kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldeans' excellence should be as when power overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. Alright, and that's how we knew it ain't ancient Babylon, because this is ancient Babylon, the area that I'm talking about now, and it's still there. Iran, Iraq, and all that is ancient Babylon, and people still live there. And it should be inhabited, neither should it be dwelled in from generations to generation, neither should the Arabian pitch tent there. And like I say, the Arabian pitching tent in ancient Babylon right now. Alright, so neither should the shepherds make their foes there, but wild beasts of the desert should lie there, and their houses should be full of doleful creatures, and owls should dwell there. Alright, so pretty much saying it's just ain't gonna be nothing but a bunch of unclean animals there. Alright, alright, and it say, and the wild beasts of the islands should cry in their desolate houses, and dragons in their present palaces. In her time is near to come, and her days should not be prolonged. Alright, so this region of the world is destined to destroy, according to the scriptures, Babylon the Great, which we know is America. Alright, So that is what's written in the scriptures. Alright, now let's get over to alright. Former British commanders cautions that the Taliban may get control of Pakistani nuclear weapons. Alright, so that lines up with what we just read, right? That that they got the chance to get control of Pakistani nuclear weapons. Alright, so if they got that, then you can understand where the Bible is pretty much repeating about these iron arrows in the book of Revelations that is going to destroy this place. Alright, so we know that that is what is coming for Babylon the Great, and it's really lined up to be that way. Alright, and now the headline on this next article, I just y'all go back and read. China and Russia court Taliban as Western powers scramble to free Afghanistan. Alright, and I think you read down a little bit into this article. It says China and Russia suggest they could be among the first countries to recognize the group as the leader of Afghanistan. So that is China and Russia all decided to join with Afghanistan. So if China, Russia, Iran all join with Afghanistan, that is some really, really bad news for for Babylon, for America. Alright, this is Obadiah, verses 7 and 8. All the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee and prevailed against thee. Did thou eat thy bread and have laid a wound under thee, and there is no understanding in thee? Should I not in that day, said the Lord, even destroy the wise man out of Edom, and the understanding out of the mount of Esau? Alright, so pretty much, all of Babylon enemies are teaming up and coming against. Alright, and then it say even some of the countries that are supposed to be allies or friends with them, Babylon, America, whatever, is going to trade on them. Alright, that's written in the scriptures. Alright, and we all know one of the reasons is, you get Revelations 13 and verses 9 and 10. If any man have ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity should go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and faith of the saints. And America came into power with blood. So that is the way America is destined to go out of power. Alright? Because then, we go over to Genesis 27, and I'm going to start at the 38th verse. And Esau said unto his father, Hast thou but one blessing, my father? Bless me, even me also, my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, Behold, thy dwelling should be the fatness of the earth, and the dew of heaven from above. And by thy sword should thou live, and should serve thy brother. And it should come to pass, when thou shalt have dominion, that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck. Alright? And Esau hated Jacob because of the blessings wherein his father blessed him. And Esau said in his heart, When the days for mourning for my father are at hand, then I will slay my brother Jacob. So that is still the Edomites' mindset to this very day. Alright? They are still mad that they lost the birthright and are still angry at Jake. Alright? And now, because of how all the blood they had shed to get to where they was, it is due for them to have to pay it back. This is Matthew, the 26th chapter, 52nd verse. And this is Yahushua himself speaking. Then said Yahushua unto him, put up thy sword into his place, for all that take the sword shall perish with the sword. So, coming in with blood and fighting destruction, and for that blessing that they was given, that great sword, for using it, they gotta perish by the sword too. All right, that is their judgment, and that's why the scriptures tells us, of them being destroyed with them nukes. All right, the Lord was very clear on that. All right, anyone who pick up the sword is gonna die by the sword. All right, and with that, shalom.